hungover, and I'm going home. Well, that is, I'm going actually, believe it or not, back to my hometown, because through some weird twist of fate, universe, whatever, I bought sight unseen what I hope is a Korona Pictorial View 8x10 camera. This one. Like I said, random as hell. My dad actually let me know about it. And like I said, I'm trying to move. Well, not move, I'm moving into Bruce here. But I'm trying to get rid of as much stuff as I can. Sell the house. So I've essentially shut down all the camera acquisition until I saw this. And like I said, no idea if it's even everything's fine. I'm in control. Yeah, Ford, fuck you. Ah, you bastard. All right. Yep. I guess. There we go. So yeah, I bought it. Even if I think it's at least a 5x7, if not an 8x10. An 8x10 is what I really wanted because I wanted to do some bigger contact prints while I'm on the road. But at the price I paid, honestly, I think I gave a little bit more than I meant to. But the price I paid, even if it happens to be a 5x7, I came out all right. I'll just work on it a little bit. I've already got Josephine. So I'll work on it and then just resell it and hopefully get back what I paid. But like I said, fingers crossed, toes crossed, that maybe, just maybe, it's going to be an 8x10. So we'll see. But along the way, I have the Yashica Electro 35 GSN loaded up with some Kodak Gold 200, extremely expired, the last roll out of that 3 rolls that I think you've already seen on my Instagram. But the last 2 didn't turn out too well. Maybe this will be better. We'll see. So while I'm home, I'm going to show you around the place to prove that I, in fact, did come from somewhere. Go see my parents. If you want to be filmed, maybe introduce you to them. We'll see. So, yeah, I guess it's time for a time lapse. Alright, so I'm here, hypothetically, and I feel like I'm overlooking the place, but Heritage Auctions, maybe this is the place and it's changed names. I don't know. See a police officer down here. I may stop and see what he says. Yeah, let me stop this and ask this guy. So yeah, I also just realized that apparently I still have it on time lapse, but it turns out I talked to the police officer and this is it. It's in with the realtors, supposedly. So, like I said, I don't know how they feel about me filming in there. So I'm gonna stick the camera in my pocket and then, you know, see what we see. So I may pick up after I get the camera. All right, so I'm gonna drive around here, and it turns out this gentleman knows my dad. So I'm gonna see if he's gonna, you know, not mind me filming, actually picking up the camera. Like I said, we'll see. I never thought I'd be one of these guys, but that's how it's going. But folks, this is Jeff picking up the camera here. Oh, there it is. And this is the camera. So Korona, Korona Pictorial View. Correct. And like I said, it's got what this is called. And Lord, I've been speculating. My buddy is from Germany, and hey Lee, want to film this? But I was asking him whether or not this camera was what it was, and it's got what's called a 5x7 reducing back on it. So it's an 8x10 camera. Great. But it's made to be used with smaller film. So great. We were actually right for once.
Well, great. That's good. I'm glad.
A little Santa Claus. All right, so maybe I can do this. Nah, I'll stop filming, and I don't want to drop it since we're here. So we'll pick up in a minute. So yeah, Jeff had to go back in. Good guy, by the way. This camera, like I said, one of those rare times, it actually is what I hoped it would be. Still filming out here, Jeff. Goodness gracious. Like I said, now that I'm out here in the sun, it's actually just sitting on the tripod. So I'm going to set the camera. Touchdown. Camera inside. Man, no idea about this tripod. Goodness gracious. I guess the universe smiles on me sometimes. So like I said, my good buddy Lee, who I was actually asking about this, got the dark cloth and everything, Lee. God, is this a... Surely it's an 11x14. Weirdly enough, it's a Korona camera, a Century reducing back, and a 5x7 holder in there. Wow. Okay. Pneumatic hose. I think that has a Packard shutter in it, but it's got a number 34 Kodak lens, 8.5, which that explains it. 8.5 is kind of short for a 8x10, but since it has the 5x7 reducing back on there, that makes a lot more sense. All right, is that going to go anywhere? I don't know. Lot to figure out here, but like I said, today's a good day. I think I'm on to take the Sheikah, and hell, I think I may actually go back and see the old home place. Maybe go up to the river. So let's go. I'm home, actually home where I grew up. Maybe once a year. I think it's been over a year since I was actually at the old home place in Pyburns, Tennessee, just outside of Pickwick. Oh, that's actually my elementary school. Yeah, getting the whole experience here. I don't know. I'm maybe 5 minutes from home, and Dad, which hopefully you'll meet Dad here in just a little while. But Dad, I hate to say it, is a pathological hoarder. I think I have a little bit, case in point, I think I have a little bit in that, in me of that as well. So I may or may not actually film, being completely honest here, I may or may not actually film the home place depending on how bad it is. We'll see. you in words how surreal it is right now, seeing that this is 2 lanes. This was, 2 lanes on this side. The old Hitch and Post beer joint. Apparently it's a Lone Star Saloon now. But this is so weird. I think I'll pull in here. This little white building was actually my mom's hair cutting place. Used to call it the beauty shop. Yeah, let's just pull in here. Why not? Camera, are you okay? I think we need to probably take another look at that too while we're parked. But all right, let's walk around and look. The old beauty shop. I have not been on this ground in, I know, 5 or 6 years at least, if not more than that. Don't know why that's hanging there. Windows busted out. Shall we go in? I think so. If I can get in. It used to have a bunch of my old toys in there. So weird, like I said, surreal. It's strange that it looks like everything's been cleaned out of it. I don't know what to make of that. Switches to a wider view. Man. Seriously doubt the floor is very stable. But yeah, this is weird. This was all full, it used to be all full of my toys. Some are still here, but apparently, yeah, somebody relieved us of everything. Yep. Photography channel, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, not much left. My mom, she ran this place until I think I was 4-ish. Then she stopped, closed it up to raise me. I remember that picture. So strange being here. Used to be a wash basin there, hair washing basin. I'm gonna fall through this floor. Aye. There used to be a vending machine, called them Coke machines, sitting right here. Will this floor hold? Just don't know. Bathroom. Oh, right. Let's get off this. Somebody's obviously been in here. Okay, this is weird. don't fall through with me. These are actually just old pictures. There's some negatives in there. I'm not going to take the time. I don't know if they're ours or not. I'm not going to take the time to go through them there. More pictures. Oh man, 110 negatives. All right. I feel like I'm trespassing, but this is my place, or my parents' place. Oh my God. It's like I've staged this. Adam's writing journal. Kindergarten, 1989, 1990. My mom and dad got me a truck. Well, this is definitely coming with me. Yeah, we'll have to look at this later. God, it's like I really exist. Okay, so we got the journal, we got the pictures. Put these negatives back in here. Just put them there. No idea. So gather all this up. Wow. Okay. Like I said, folks, weird mix of emotions. And there's a Polaroid on the ground. That's creepy. That is me. That is fat me. I have no idea what year that was. That's going to. What a weird trip. And really, we're just getting started. All right. I think I've reminisced enough to get out here without killing myself. Well, goodbye, beauty shop. For how long? Look at that guy. That's me. Hello again, camera. All right. Onward. I said I can't get over how weird it is. Seeing that highway like that is crazy. But yeah, here we go. I have roamed virtually every inch of these woods when I was a kid. I left home when I was 19, I think, maybe 20. Said for me, kind of makes you wonder if it's why I am the way I am today. Well, there's a house up there that used to be there, or a trailer. But for me, growing up, this was a kind of paradise. And it's like the branch almost washed this out. So I was just roaming around here. Just me and the dogs. And like I said, I think it's been, I know it's been at least a year was, I haven't looked at the negatives yet. They're 110. Especially finding all that stuff, finding that little writer's journal. That was strange. I don't know. Don't much believe in meant to be's, but it was like I was meant to come back today. So I'm glad I got that camera. Apparently there's a house down there now. All right. And like I said, folks, if you're seeing this far, maybe I kept filming, I don't know. But here's where I grew up. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna cut it off and come back, you know, whenever. I should never have came up here. Believe it or not, that's where my dad's living. I don't mean to hijack this video onto some weird tangent. I cannot. This is infinitely worse than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to cry on camera, but it's a very emotional thing to see. Like I said, I don't know what kind of video this is going to turn out to be, but fuck. I don't know. I came into town to get a fucking camera, and now I'm being thrown into some type of familial existential crisis. But I think what really makes it worse is that I'm gonna go see Dad here later, and I don't know how to approach it. Not really. I mean, not really. Long story behind it, believe it or not, of course, but I don't know. That's going off into some weird territory that I'm not really, for one, I don't think it's fair to him, regardless of anything else, to share it extremely openly. But at the same time, I don't know why I'm talking to you about it, but I guess this is where we are now. Whew, man. Anyway, kind of taking the back way. I want to head up to the river. Live about a mile from Pickwick Dam. Then we'll go up there. I legitimately need a cigar. Maybe take a few pictures up at the dam around the lock. Dad actually told me that the spillways are going, and if they are going, you'll see what those are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just put that little bit out of my mind for a little while. I don't know, in a way I guess I'm glad I'm filming all this, because I don't think I would believe it if I didn't have it on tape, digital tape, whatever. Just don't know, man. But yeah, we'll pick this up here at the Tennessee River at the Pickwick Dam. Well, a little bit early, but I forgot. It's actually my uncle's house, my dad's brother's house there. I thought I'd show you a little bit of the back roads through Pyburn, Tennessee, outside of Savannah, Tennessee. Headed down to the river. I used to drive these roads, I don't mind saying, when I was 13, 14, in the truck. A lot of driver's license, of course. And this dude, revving up his engine, following me very closely. And it's probably not the day for it, but welcome home. Yeah, see how all that goes. Like, he's right on me. Buddy, you want to go around me? Go the fuck around me. Go ahead. Cracker piece of shit. Anyway, I'm calm. I'm in control. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's just fine. But anyway, I got this cool camera, and hopefully that is going to be the gateway to, well, part of the gateway to many fine adventures to come. Onward to the river. After we leave from down here, I'll drive you over the bridge, the Pickwick Dam bridge here. Give you a little bit of a thrill. And like I said, this has changed somewhat. But it feels weirdly the same. Literally came here all of my life. Oh yeah, the spillways are going. Oh boy, it's been a long time. Found a place to park here. Got a feeling I'm going to be taking the Yashika out down to the water. Yeah, welcome to Pickwick Dam with, I think, 7 spillways going. Feels like home. Hey, beautiful. Make sure I got the keys. Let's make our way down to the water. Like I said, folks, I understand how strange this is. Strange for me too, but here we are. Believe it or not, I caught the biggest, hopefully you can hear me, biggest smallmouth of my life, smallmouth bass, right down there. Just under 7 pounds, if I remember right. And you have to understand, I am talking to a camera going down these rocks that I haven't been to in a decade maybe. And this is definitely not the place that people are used to seeing people talking into cameras. About a mile from where I grew up. Water is very high. And like I said, these are the spillways. This is the Tennessee River. And on the other side of the dam here, that is Pickwick Lake, part of Kentucky Lake. This whole system is built by the TVA back during Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal program back during the Depression. 2 different locks, one newer, one older. This is where the, well, any boat really, but you can see a barge way off in the distance. This is where the boats go from the river to the lake and from the lake to the river, part of that whole system. End of the line. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it, but those steps going down right through there, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 feet down there below the water level, that is something called the catwalk. And that's a big fishing thing here. All these little inlets, you can barely see the top of them. Those are the boils, we call them. They're in 3s, and each one of those 3s has a huge turbine underneath it, and that's where they let water through, hits those turbines, powers the generators. This is a big hydroelectric dam. Yeah. So I have, like I said, the good old Yashica GSN with me, loaded up with that questionable Kodak Gold 200. Jesus. Wish I had a longer lens. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take some pictures, have a cigar, process, get a little wet maybe, and then keep talking to the camera.
Than any place else in my life.
I understand.
I call this home. As a matter of fact, I brought my mother and my brother up here recently. So now they get to call it home.
Where are you from originally?
Well, Texas, Iowa, France, Georgia.
Really?
A military kid.
Oh, I understand.
So,
yeah, I've been around
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway,
I've done a lot of moving around in life, let's put it that way.
that's the way to do it. I'm about to do the same thing.
I came up here from the coast though. I was living down in Arlington, Texas.
Okay.
So I was fishing down there where they got SpaceX now.
Elon Musk. Oh yeah.
Boca Chica Beach. I said, holy mackerel! I saw that on YouTube, and I about fell out of my shoes. And I went, no, you even bastard.
Well, everybody's moving from the left coast, from California, like to Austin, around Texas and everything. I don't mean to interrupt you. Sir, what's your name?
Mike.
Mike. I'm Adam, by the way. Here with Mike. Like I said, some of the people you'll meet here back home. He's doing a little bit of fishing. But anyway, go ahead, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, it just upset me. See, that was about the last 10 miles of the southern beach of, you know, inside this Gulf of Mexico area. That was about the last 10 miles of unproduced beach.
And then SpaceX came down there.
Then SpaceX showed up there. Now, you still got to drive right by SpaceX. If you keep on the road, it'll take you down to that beach area. You go to the right, you'll hit the Rio Grande in 8 miles.
What are they doing? Like, is it for like a launching place? Is it closer to the equator, I guess?
That's where the base is, yes.
Oh, man.
And I was surprised to see that. I just was watching some stuff on SpaceX.
Yeah.
And they kept saying Boca Chica, Boca Chica. And I said, oh, you've got to be kidding me. So I checked it out, and sure enough, Boca Chica Beach right down there. I fished at the lower Laguna Madre, of course, South Padre Island, and all that.
Okay, I know what you're talking
area,
about, yeah.
All the way up to Port Mansfield, Corpus Christi area. So,
okay.
yeah, I fished a lot of that.
Well, I was out, talking about like everybody moving east from California. I spent a lot of time, well, about close to 4 months just south of San Francisco in Sunnyvale, California. And like running around like Palo Alto, like where Elon Musk and like the Apple and Tesla and everything's based. It's horrible out there, man. It's going to crazy.
Silicon Valley, you mean?
Yeah, but it's like people living on the streets like everywhere you look. It's kind of, it's weird.
You know, if it weren't for YouTube and a few of the other real TV shows and things like that you can find by individuals who like to go out there and make a little bit extra, thank you very much, folks.
It's very strange. Listen, Mike.
I saw that on there about all the people living in their RVs and things of that nature.
It's getting horrible, man, but I don't know. I guess they're freer than we are sometimes, but...
Well, I guess it's kind of scary to think about. After all, I went and bought an RV, and so far the only thing I've done with it is walk up in it 3 times and go, yep, everything looks good. Walk right back up.
Well, I feel weird. I shook your hand. I didn't want to bother you. I'm not running off or anything, but I feel like I'm bothering you fishing and everything.
Oh, that's all right. While you're here, I'll throw a sales pitch. Want to buy an RV?
Oh, man. I'm about to live in my 4Runner. Believe it or not, I'm selling my house. But anyway.
Well, hey, what it is the Dutchman. 30-20.
Okay, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Only problem.
One in, clean room in the other, no slide out, all that.
The only problem is I have to get into like some really tight areas where I go. I spend a lot of time in the Southwest. So anything like my vehicle's 17 foot long and anything over 25 feet is no go in a lot of places.
I got you.
All right. Well, Mike, man, sincerely, it's good meeting you, man. I'm glad to talk to you. I'm gonna go in here and sit, have a cigar, and take some pictures, maybe. You have a good day. That's new. Glad I got that screen protector. Pets smoking in the bathroom. You always hate to hear that. Leaving the dam, I'm gonna go over Pickwick Bridge. Back through Savannah here, headed to see Mom and Dad, and actually my cousin. McDonald's. My dad actually bricked that McDonald's. Go figure. Main thoroughfare here. This place is about, I don't know, 20 minutes from where we were earlier, there at the dam. Said, not a bad place. This is where I'm from. Yeah. And now I think about it, that was playing on the radio. I've had a weird time with copyrights lately on YouTube. So if I had to mute what you just saw, apologies folks. I didn't think it was up that loud. And we don't want to commit the sin of having something playing on the radio. God no. Back over the Savannah Bridge. Tennessee River again. Pulling into the Rawhide Flea Market. That's where my dad sets up and sells some stuff. Go in there and see him real quick before I head over to my mama's and then my cousin's. So yeah, about to meet my dad. Everything else was standing. Now, a little less conspicuous that way. Well, hey there. I said I'm filming, Dad. So I was filming a little bit. Hey, this is my dad. I didn't even see you there. Like I said, I started to walk in. I decided to take this off the tripod.
Well, I took stuff back to the truck and I said, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I looked up and I said, where's his vehicle?
Well, don't let me stop you, Dad. Well, now I think about it. You want to see that camera real quick?
Yeah.
Lord, let's go look at it. Keys. I said I couldn't believe it. Look at here. Well, think about it. Well, the tripod, I've got to research that, but that's got like a 5x7, what they call a reducing back. But I have to measure it. It's at least an 8x10. It may be 11x14. I ain't got that little slide in there. I wish I could have got that box of plates because I think I'd actually had the back in it. But like I said,
it's done gone.
Well, I didn't want to pay as much. I should have just went ahead and just kept going. But oh yeah, that thing is, I can't believe it. But yeah, so that was a good score there. But yeah, I wanted to show it. Well, let me pull it out. Because believe it or not, it was just sitting on the tripod. It nearly fell over. But these are, that's the original bellows. Like they're leatherette, but I'll have to measure it because this may be an 11x14 camera. But anyway, it's got that back on there. That's why it had that kind of lens. But yeah, that was definitely worth the weird trip. But anyway, here, let's go on in. I just want to show you the camera. Well, yeah, take it out if you want to.
Well, I know I'm going to get these further up.
Oh, it's fine.
Breaking them wheels off.
These have to lift it up just a little bit. There we go. Like I said, that's a studio tripod. And like I said, the camera itself was just sitting on there. And heck, I stopped by the beauty shop, then went in there. Look here. One of the few things that was left in there.
What, up the tile?
Yeah, at the beauty shop. Well, I went up to the dam.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I found actually there's some old negatives in there too. I'm gonna try to find and scan them when I get back in. But like I said, I decided to do a whole video on everything when I come home. Anyway, we'll go in real quick if you want to. Which ones now?
These two.
All these is yours?
Yeah.
Well, Dad. Where in the world did you get all this? So you don't care if I film it, do you?
No.
Okay. Oh, no, that's fine. Like I said, I'm just more or less shooting from the hip with everything today. So is this yours too?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Dad.
Yeah, I had this one first. Well, a woman give up at it, and she told me about it, and I took it. And then 2 or 3 months later, she decided she was going to move out, so I got both of them now.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring some of that stuff that I have. Like, I'll actually bring it here, and all the stuff from the house, and then you can just sell it and have it. Been very busy.
Well, it's better today, and it's been a bit in the last weekend or two. Oh, it was real slow last weekend because of the weather.
Yeah.
And a lot of people out today.
Well, like I said, hey, it's turned into just a whole day. I'm going to take Mama. I wouldn't plan on staying this long, but I'm going to take Mama over to Janice's. They're going to have their Christmas supper, but I can't stay because that Leia's in the house. Heck, let's walk around if you want to. Ain't no telling what we'll see.
Well, yeah.
But heck, that camera.
See there, you'll some coffee.
You know what? I'd probably take a cup, to be honest with you. Whose is it?
Jim.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll take a cup.
Oh, we're trying to do that.
What, this rare?
Yeah, it's been dressed in several different. You remember we used to talk about Tony Moore?
Oh, yeah.
Jackson. Him and his wife had this move and this one.
Oh, I got you. Oh, no, you pipes? Oh, no.
The water inside
Yeah,
the
yeah,
house.
your pipes. No, ma'am, I wouldn't say so. Yeah.
Okay. I almost like fell out here in these old shoes.
Oh, I'm that same way.
I'm picking these sticks up and I like to fight.
Well, yeah,
My husband's got COPD. I mean, you know, where he smoked them cigarettes.
yeah.
I'm up at my good every night, you know, doing the machine and everything to him.
Oh, he's got
He wheezes and can't
yeah.
get his breath. You know?
Oh, yeah. Got a CPAP machine, I
Yeah.
guess? Yeah. Well, All right.
I just put him on it a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
We've been married 43 years.
43 years.
43
Lordy
years.
mercy. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your car anyway. It's good to meet you.
Yeah, I can't drive. I ain't got no license. I can
Well,
drive, but I ain't got no license.
I probably shouldn't be driving the places I go. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell your mama I said hi.
Oh, I surely will. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Here's my mom's. This is my mom. Hey, Mom. I'm filming for just a minute. Hey, Mom. It's been a weird day.